Give it a couple of minutes. Drinking, I forgot the name of this shit. Drinking kombucha. Kombucha. It's supposed to be healthy herbs for us. Kombucha. And it has passion fruit added. And it's a probiotic. And this is what I drink from time to time. And it's fermented. It's a fermented tea. All right. Let's get it. Okay, let's get it. I usually give it a couple of minutes. Usually between 2 and 3 minutes. Give it a couple of minutes. Okay. Looks like we got good sound. 3 minutes. Good sound and video. Shalom, beloved. Shalom. Barak atah Yahweh. Barak atah Yahweh Shai. Barak atah Yahweh. Barak atah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayla Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Ruach Kadash. All praises be to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His Son and our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, to the 144,000, and double honor and respect to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone. Coming back at you with another lesson. Great glory is coming. Great glory is coming. A lesson to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. So I want to go into it and try to go through this as fast as I can. Let's get it. So one of the reasons that we were taught not to read the Old Testament is because it is the foundation of schoolmaster, so that we would be able to build off what the Most High promised our forefathers. So we were told the Old Testament is done away with. Now there's a new God and a new promise that's for all nations. All of the Bible's table of 18 nations. The old God was ornery or angry, and he was a little bit selfish. He only cared about Israel. Well, I'm here to tell you today that the same God of the Old Testament is the God of the New, because Israel broke the old covenant, forsook the promise, forsook the word of promise. So we needed a sacrificial lamb, which is written in our law. So now he has given the people that he says that he loves another opportunity to live. Yeah, the old God was angry and selfish and racist too. He was racist. Well, it's the same God of yesterday, the same God today, the same God tomorrow. What God? The God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Brother, raising the elect, Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Is it not written, I have said, ye are gods? So that glory is going to be turned up in the sons of God, Yahweh, Jacob. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. You ever watch Marvel Comics? Men with supernatural abilities, extraterrestrial strength, spiritual power. Well, that is going to be demonstrated on earth. Let's go into the scriptures. I'm going to try to make this short. Can't make this long. Let's go to here. Great glory is coming. Book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 49. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name. So that name is going to be magnified throughout the earth. Why? Because his witnesses are going to be raised up likened unto his son and himself. Powerful. By calling on that name. See? Psalms 18 and 50. Great deliverance, say what? Great deliverance giveth he to his king. See that? Who is this? What? Well, let's take our time. Psalms 18 and 50. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, to David, and to his seed forevermore. Woo! See that? That's the throne of David. See? Let me read that again. Psalms 18 and 50. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, to David, and to his seed forevermore. See that? So let's show you where this aligns up with the beginning. And we'll come back here. Let's go to Genesis 28, verse 15. And this is the promise made to our forefather Jacob, which is David. This is the promise our Most High Heavenly Father made with Jacob, which is David. Genesis 28 and 15. And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land. For I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of. See, deliverance and being restored to the Holy Land of promise. Let's go back to Psalms 18 and 50. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, to David, and to his seed forevermore. So when we read Genesis 49, Jacob is talking to his seed of the 12 tribes of the house of Israel, the fathers, the male patriarchs. In the last days, he says. So the Lord is going to restore Jacob and his seed. That's deliverance. See, let's go to 1 Samuel 2 and 9. He will keep the feet of his saints. Lines up with what? Daniel 7 and 18. Daniel 7 and 27. Daniel 7, 26 and 27. See? That the saints are going to take the kingdom, which is ruling on earth when Esau Edom falls. 1 Samuel 2 and 9. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The Lord shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king. That's David. See? And exalt the horn of his anointed. So who will lead me into Edom, which is the western hemisphere, the ends of the earth? That's the major place of deliverance, America. 1 Samuel 2 and 10. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The chariots of the Lord, the so-called UFOs, are going to rain down high energy concentrated laser beam fire. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The Lord shall judge the ends of the earth, America, and he shall give strength unto his king and exalt the horn of his anointed. That lines up with Psalms 89 and 21. Let's read it. Strength unto his king, that's David, and exalt the horn of his anointed. That's Yahushua. So the horn of the anointed, Yahushua, is being raised up unto the house of David. I will bring thee, Jacob, and thy seed. Psalms 89 and 21. With whom my hand, let's go to Psalms 89 and 20. I have found David, my servant, with my holy oil have I anointed him, with whom my hand shall be established, mine arm also shall strengthen him. So the horn of our salvation and the right arm of the Most High is Yahushua. So when you read Psalm 17, the last scripture there, starting with David, followed by the house of David, shall be like the angel of the Lord before them, and like David, mighty men. That's Zechariah 12. They shall be as David and the angel of the Lord. Is it not written in our law? I have said, ye are gods. Let's keep going. See, there's more. So the ends of the earth is America. David was not smoking crack cocaine when he wrote the Psalms of who will lead me into Edom. Let's go to Jeremiah 30. Alas, for that day is great. What day? The day of deliverance for Jacob. The rebirth of the kingdom of Jacob under the throne of David. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Oh, see, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, well, let's go here. Jeremiah 46 and 27. But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. See, the throne of David set back in order. Jeremiah 46 and 29. But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and be in rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. With a two-edged sword in their hand. That's the kingdom. Jacob shall be at rest. Going back to Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. For the tabernacle of David is going to be the head and not the tail. But they shall serve the Lord their God, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee. That means you. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their bed. Jacob shall be in rest. Jacob is going to inherit the kingdom and be taken there by the Cadillacs of the sky, the chariots of the Lord, the so-called UFOs. See, let's go to Psalms 143:9. Deliver me, say what? Deliver me, O Lord, from mine enemies. I flee unto thee to hide me. Teach me to do thy will, for thou art my power. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. That's that's the kingdom. Let's go to Psalms 31:21. The land of uprightness is the kingdom. Let favor be shown to the wicked in the land of uprightness, and they will still be all screwed up. Somebody post that, Isaiah 26:10, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot where I wanted to go. Yeah, we're going to go to Psalms 31. One moment. Let's go to Psalms 31. The land of uprightness. Psalms 31:21. Let's go to 20. Thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride of man. That's under the tabernacle of this doctrine, this truth. Thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride of man. Thou shalt keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. So this truth is only privy to the Lord's elect. Privy, which is reserved to a select few. Many are called, few are chosen. Blessed be the Lord, for he hath showed me his marvelous kindness in a strong city. Do a keyword search for strong city. It's talking about Babylon the Great, that great city, that mighty city. You see? And the marvelous works being changed, ascending up into the chariots of the Lord, the Cadillacs of the sky. Thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride of man. Thou shalt keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. Blessed be the Lord, for he hath showed me his marvelous kindness in a strong city. Babylon the Great. Let's go to verse 23. Oh, love the Lord, all ye his saints, For the Lord preserveth the faithful, and plentifully rewardeth the proud doer. So he's going to recompense the wicked and deliver his saints, the elect, the house of David. And who is that horn? I'm on the comment board. So the land of uprightness, that's what I wanted to address. That's the kingdom. Isaiah 26. No, that's not it. No, it's Isaiah 26. I think it's 10. See, Isaiah 26, verse 10. Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. That's the Holy Land. But the elect is going to be restored to that area and delivered. Okay, let's keep going. So right now, the wicked is occupying that area, which is going to be burned with fire. Psalms 18 and 2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my tower. See, that tower is where Yahushua is coming back. That large mountain or chariot, the fathership, which looks like a large mountain. So the elect is going to be ascending up during deliverance. And they're going to take the kingdom. Daniel 7 and 18. Daniel 7 and 27. Let's go to Genesis 28 and 12. Nope, we're going to go here first. Psalms 143 and 9. Deliver me, O Lord, from my enemies. I flee unto thee to hide me in the chariotship, deliverance. But that starts with the doctrine. In a secret place. Starts with the doctrine. See, to teach me to do thy will. For thou art my power. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness, deliverance, and be restored to the land of our fathers. But the elect is going to be safe in the great fathership. The new city, the new Jerusalem. Quicken me, O Lord, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake. Bring my soul out of trouble. See, alas, for that day is great. Deliverance. Let's go back here. Let's go to Genesis 28 and 12. So that strong tower is being lifted up to safety. When you're in a defense or the old world, they fought from towers, from palaces. They would have tower guards up, shooting arrows, throwing spears. So that strong tower is the high place, deliverance. Let's go to Genesis 28 and 12. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God ascending and descending. Lines up with what? 1 Samuel 28 and 13. And the kingdom is given to the house of David. When you read 1 Samuel 28 and 17. Whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning. So the kingdom is going to be given to the saints. Even the wicked Israelites that are part of this house of Saul, the rebellious house of the 2/3, is going to be judged on this side. Genesis 28 and 12. So the dead in Yahushua HaMashiach is going to be raised up first. out of their graves. And then the elect is going to come down and take the kingdom. Genesis 28:12. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God ascending and descending. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham thy father, and the God of Isaac. The land whereon thou liest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. You see the deliverance here of the house of David? Thee means you. Genesis 28:13. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham thy father, and the God of Isaac. The land whereof thou liest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south, and in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. So the house of David is going to be thrones, dominions, under Yahushua, followed by King David, the 12 apostles, and 144,000 regional governors. But it's going to govern and judge the four throughout all the earth, the four corners of the earth. Genesis 28:15. And behold, I am with thee. That's you, Jacob. Genesis 28:15. And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land. For I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of. See? So this is deliverance. Matter of fact, we'll go here. Let's go to Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob. So Israel is in a weak, low estate. The worm is at the bottom of the food chain, to be devoured by all enemies round about. Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Isaiah 41:15. So this is the entire house of David being restored. The entire house of David. Isaiah 41:15. Behold, I will make thee a new, sharp, threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. So these enemies are going to be beat down by supernatural men of the house of David. See, mighty men. Let's go to Isaiah 37:34. So the modern day Assyrians are the Edomites, the modern oppressors. By the way that he came, by the same shall he return, and shall not come into this city, saith the Lord. The house of David is being restored. For I will defend this city to save it for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. So these nations are going to be beat to powder, beat down. See, let's go here. Jeremiah 33:25. Thus saith the Lord, if my covenant be not with day, thus saith the Lord, if my covenant be not with day and night, and if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth. Jeremiah 33 and 26. So as long as we have the order of the firmament, then David, is going to be preserved and is going to become an eternal kingdom of excellency. Cannot be done away with. Jeremiah 33 and 26. Then will I cast away the seed of Jacob and my servant David, so that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for I will cause their captivity to return and have mercy on them. So this is the deliverance in total of David, the house of David. Let's go back to Jeremiah 30, verse 10. See? Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. See? So we're reading about deliverance. And to thresh the other nations to powder is being raised up as mighty men. Psalms 89 and 20. I have found David my servant, with my holy oil have I anointed him, with whom my hand shall be established, mine arm also shall strengthen him. So when you read 1 Samuel 2, verse 10, these line up. 1 Samuel 2, verse 9, and 1 Samuel 2 and 10. Let's go back to Psalms 89 and 21. With whom my hand shall be established, my arm also shall strengthen him. The enemy shall not exact upon him, nor the son of wickedness afflict him. And I will beat down his foes before his face, and plague them that hate him. See, beat down. 2 Ezra 16 and 11. So the judgment is going to also come with these chariots of the Lord and the nuclear missiles. And I will beat down, Psalms 89 and 23, and I will beat down his foes before his face, and plague them that hate him. So the plague is with fire and tempest, like a tornado fiery mixture effect. Total devastation. Cataclysmic. Psalms 89 and 48. What man is he that liveth and shall not see death? Shall he deliver his soul from the hand of the grave? Lines up with Psalms 49 and 15. See? Let's read it again. Psalms 89 and 48. What man is he that liveth and shall not see death? And he shall deliver his soul from the hand of the grave. Read Psalms 49 and 15. Lord, where are thy former loving kindnesses, which thou swearest unto David in thy truth? See? So this is the entire restoration of the house of David. So let's go to that deliverance. It's going to come with fire. The horn of our salvation is coming with fire. The so-called UFOs, the chariots of the Lord, the Cadillacs of the sky, the angels, the chariots of Israel. 2 Ezra 16 and 10. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? So the chariots are going to do this. They're going to be rendering high energy concentrated laser beam fire. Somebody post that in Isaiah 11. That with the breath of his lips, Isaiah 11. 2 Ezra 16 and 10. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? That's why we read Psalms 89 and 23. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fish thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. So this matches what we can read in Habakkuk chapter 3. So nobody posted Isaiah 11, so I'm going to see if I can find it. The breath of his nostrils, talking about the chariots of the Lord, fire. Right here. Isaiah 11, verse 4. Let's go to 3. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, Yahweh. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. He's going to be fair, equitable. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. So that is the horn of salvation, raised up unto the house of David. Go here. Yep, that's pretty much it. Let's do a word search for strong city that we read in Psalms 31 and 21. We're going to do a word search for strong city. Psalms 31 and 21. Let's do a word search, strong city. See, right here. Yep. Psalms 60 and 9. Who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom? See, that's the ends of the earth, ruling in the last days, the last age. Edom. And the ends of the earth is the Western Hemisphere, America, the fourth part of the earth. Let's go back to Psalms 31 and 21. Blessed be the Lord, for he has showed me his marvelous kindness in a strong city. The marvelous kindness is being delivered and brought back to the Holy Land, out of Babylon the Great, that strong city, that mighty city, that great city, the golden city, America. See, Proverbs 18 and 11. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and has a high wall in his own conceit. This is the spiritual walls of Jericho, the land of unwalled villages, America. Let's go to Psalms 108, and we'll close out here. Psalms 108, verse 10. Who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom, America? But Yahweh Shai is going to come and deliver the house of David. That's going to take the kingdom and restore the thrones and dominion of the house of David. So seeing God's ascending and descending, the dead in Yahushua HaMashiach is going to be raised up first. The elect, the restored of Israel, is going to come down with new bodies, mighty men, led by Yahushua. And after receiving the crown on the great fathership, who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom? Will not thou, O God, who have cast us off, and wilt not thou, O power, go forth with our hosts? Who is that going forth? Let's go to Revelation 6. Revelation 6. See? Revelation 6 and 2. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him. And he went forth conquering and to conquer. That's Yahushua. That's going to take the entire earth. Let's go back to Psalms 108. Psalms 108, verse 11. Will not thou, O God, who have cast us off, and will not thou, O power, go forth with our hosts? So he's going to lead the charge. You see? Go forth with our hosts. He's going to lead the charge of the men of the house of David that shall be as David and as the angel of the Lord before them. I think that's Zechariah 12, if somebody can post it. Give us, say what? Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Through God we shall do valiantly, for he it is that shall tread down our enemies. That us and our is possessive. It's talking about the house of David in its entirety. I will rebuild it as in the days before. So not a single seed or grain of the elect is going to be missing. Like the Most High made a mistake. Oh, I missed a grain. Hells to the nizzo, to the niggity hells to the no, to the hells to the no. See? Zechariah 12, verse 8. Beloved brother, Tazadakta, Ban Yehuda. Zechariah 12, verse 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. We read that in Revelation 6 and 2. You cannot be a orangutan with your mouth wide open, waiting to get fed bananas and peanuts. Gotta be hungry for the truth. Always thinking about prophecy and deliverance out of this bitch. A lot of our men and Israelites are full of shit. I'm gonna just be straight up. Zechariah 12 and 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as Elohim, as the angel of the Lord. See? Like Yahushua, basically. New bodies shall be like him, shall see him as he is, and shall be like him. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, mighty men, and the house of David shall be as Elohim, as the angel of the Lord before them. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. See? Beautiful. So this is the restoration of the house of David. When Jacob was speaking to his sons in the last days in Genesis 49, they're going to be gathered unto him, restored. That's the entire house of David that's going to be restored. Damn, boy. The truth shall be preached. Psalms 59 and 13. Consume them in wrath. Consume them, that they may not be. And let them know that God ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. Woo! So Sleazy E, bitch ass, is going to get judged unto the ends of the earth. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, America, is going to be the scene of great future judgments. And the Lord coming with fire is talking about these glowing orbs you're seeing. These are the angels of the Lord, the chariots of Israel, the chariots of fire. Deliver me. Say what? Psalms 59 and 2. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. So when you read Jacob, I will bring thee, Jacob, and thy seed. That's the entire restoration of the house of Israel. Not a least grain fallen to this caveman's paws. Not one. That's why we read. Let's close out with that one. Even Psalms 108, verse 10 through 13. Give us help from trouble, and through Yahweh Shai, we're going to do valiantly, which is being engineered by the Most High Yahweh. Where did I want to get next? There was one more I wanted to read. Let's just close out with this one again. Jeremiah 30. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 9. But they shall serve the Lord their God and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. So when he was reading in Genesis 49, he's talking about the last days of his patriarchs of the 12 being in their lots of dispersion, scattered, but are being restored in the last days after the judgment of the beast. When we read Daniel 7 and 18, Daniel 7 and 27. So Jacob is receiving the promise of the Most High that we read in Genesis 28. We'll read it again. Repetition is the father of skill. Genesis 28. You think the Most High lied to Jacob? You must be out of your goddamn mind. Genesis 28, it's right here. See, verse 14. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south, and in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. So Jacob was talking to his sons as they would be scattered throughout the earth, but are going to be restored throughout the earth and set back up as kings and priests. Let's keep going. One more. Verse 15. And behold, I am with thee. He's speaking to Jacob. And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land. That's going to be done by the chariot. All right, he's going to gather his elect. Yahweh Shai is going to do this. For I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee. So the house of Jacob is going to be restored and saved in the last days. And whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning today. Let's go ahead and end it there. So hopefully this lesson has been edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah. So all the lands where the sons of Jacob have been put to shame, they're going to be restored to greatness. So God's ascending and descending. So the dead in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is going to be raised up first. And the elect, the saints of the Most High, is going to take the kingdom in these last days. Where that beast is burned, or the beast is going to be devoured in the flames. That's the system under Edom, Rome. Let's get one more, Zephaniah 3. Zephaniah 3. Let's go to verse 14. Sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thine enemy, the King of Israel, Yahweh Shai. So when all the enemies are subdued and all the curses are going to be lifted up, the restoration of the entire house of David, Jacob. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thine enemy, the King of Israel. Even the Lord is in the midst of thee. But thou shalt not see evil any more. See? In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thine hands be slack. So this is rest, peace, restoration. The Lord, let's go here and close out. Verse 17. The Lord thy God is in the midst, the Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. So that rest and peace are buzzwords for the kingdom and being restored. The promises are going to be delivered that the Most High made with Abraham, then to Isaac, then to Jacob. And the thing is, making it to Isaac, he's also going to use Isaac, which is Yahweh Shai, to bring these things to pass. The horn of our salvation. He's going to use Isaac to bring these things forth. The arm of his salvation. And an extension of that is the house of David, his battle axe that we read in Jeremiah 51. So he's going to use his righteous arm to execute judgment and justice on the earth. That's why it is written, they shall judge the nations through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. See? Isaiah 41 and 10. Let's go back to that. See, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. So that beds, they're going to be at rest. That's the kingdom. Ruling with all power, glory, and exaltation. Being made perfect. Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel. That's the entire house of David. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob. And this is why that worm is going to be strengthened. That Jacob is David, which lines up with 1 Samuel 2 and 10. And it lines up with Psalms 89 and 21. Psalms 89, 20, and Psalms 89 and 21. Let's go back to Isaiah 41. Isaiah 41, verse 13. We got to go to 13. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Hey, the right arm, the right hand is going to be led by Yahushua. That's going to lift up his battle axe, the house of David. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob. Say what? Fear not, thou worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Now, Isaiah 41, I'm getting excited. Isaiah 41 and 15 lines up with Zechariah 12. The least of them, the most feeble, is going to be as David and as the angel of the Lord, Yahushua. We're going to read about it. Isaiah 41 and 15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Did we not read Psalms 89 and 23? And I will beat down his foes before his face and plague them that hate him. They're going to be plagued with fire. The Lord shall come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. And 2 Ezra 16 and 11. Isaiah 11 and 4. The breath of his lips are the chariots of Israel. Let's get one more. Brother Bunyan Yasharallah. Amos 9 and 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. That's in its entirety. You think the Lord is going to miss a brick? Oops, I missed a brick. Where's it at? I don't know. It's somewhere throughout the four corners of the earth. You simps, you're going to be extinct at the restoration of David and the house of David and Jacob. Your ass got to go. And he's not going to miss a grain of his seed of the elect. I will bring thee and thy seed. Duh. Simps are terrorizing us along with Big Mama wearing a damn stocking cap with a blonde wig underneath. We're dying underneath this damn place. Running her damn mouth. Brother Bayan Yasharallah, Amos 9 and 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. So the head is going to be set back up, which is the throne of the house of David, under the horn of our salvation, Yahushua. And the tail is going to be these other nations. So everything is going to be set back in order. And when you read further, not the least grain of them shall fall to the earth. They're going to be taken up. Okay, delivered, changed. The tabernacle of David is being raised up, restored as in the days of old, strengthened and renewed through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And great glory is coming. A lesson for the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. So the water Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua for this truth. And for those that are helping to post scriptures and those that are helping edify the flock, the lambs of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. The water Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua for his mercy, grace, understanding, for the blood of the Lamb. See you on the next lesson, Lord willing. I'm Yasharallah and the Bible, and our beloved ladies are the hopeful elect, listening and learning in meekness and humility as the scriptures command to do so. To you all we say, Shalom and Barakatham, the water Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Shalom. Kwam Yashua, and Bad Babal. We got next, Lord willing, Shalom.